Diaper's full.
Is it? Oh, yeah, isn't it? It's like a waterbed.
Diaper caught a lot of it, huh?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Leave it alone.
It's broken right now, so we have to fix it.
Yeah, well, we don't have to make it worse.
He got baptized by a streetcar.
So what are we doing here, fellas?
I can't remember what we
Man, look at that SRC hat. Where'd you get that?
StreetRacingChannel.com.
Dude,
What's
check
that?
this out.
That's the paint
That's
on my
sick.
truck.
Burn.
Yeah,
That
it's
is sick.
really nice.
I tried to
It's
do that
thick.
a long time ago.
This hoodie weighs 10 pounds.
I'm not very good at Photoshop. What? All right.
All right, so we're at Harbor Freight, and we've decided to start stocking up on tools and things that we need for the new shop. Have you seen Billy's toolbox?
I have, actually.
What the fuck did we come here for?
This.
We have enough of this.
Came here for.
I literally don't remember what the fuck we came here for. I definitely didn't come here for this, but I mean,
You could be
it's pretty
bougie.
fucking nice.
Yeah, you could be bougie and have the
It's
gold.
$50.
$50.
60.
60. I
This
feel like
one's
that's a
$3.8.
little jump for
What
a.
did we come here for?
I don't know. Maybe we should get those pens for your dad's trailer so he doesn't fucking yell at us again.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Why are we here?
Project cards.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
That's it. That's the one.
At least one of the four of us
My
remember.
man's already getting us two of
All
them.
right, yeah. I completely forgot what we came here for.
Are you serious? Yep. Jesus.
Sometimes you just be daydreaming and you just wind up in here. You don't even know why.
We just ate too much.
We've got this one. We have this one in my shop, and it seems that this one fills up really fast. So
We can fill that one with extra shit.
we got the big ones. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pipe down there, Junior. Listen to
I'm
me.
just saying, when we started this whole deal, it was, oh, I don't need anything in that garage. You kids can just have that shop, and I'll stay in my shop. What happened to that?
That
now
is
there's
what's-
more cars in my garage that are yours than there are mine.
No, that's not true.
I thought the rule was you had to
How do you
go.
figure? How do you figure? How do you figure? Do the math.
Okay.
Do the math.
Your new Nova.
Red Nova.
Well, the El Camino was in there.
It's
right?
not now. The red Nova, the white Nova. What else?
Red
And a Malibu. That's three.
I don't have a single car in that garage that's mine other than my Camaro.
That's not my problem.
Oh yeah.
The 55's in there. The Falcon's in there.
That's not mine.
That's not my problem.
It's not mine either, though.
Fuck it, if nobody's gonna claim it, I'll claim it.
Come on, let's quit arguing. Let's get to our shit and let's get out of here. We got the scratch and dent unit. Look at that.
We usually go for those, actually.
Yeah, discount.
How much they taking off that, Johnny?
Nice.
How much?
20%.
Honestly, usually I just go straight to that and the back shelf back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even look at the new stuff.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay.
Hello! Getting ready to take the old Faithful out and get ready for the new Faithful. This is what y'all were getting gapped by. Way to go, Steve. You're just too damn strong.
Break stuff.
It's actually
Yeah, you
almost
did it pretty good.
too tall.
Diaper's full.
Shitter's full. Is it? Oh, yeah, isn't it? It's like a waterbed.
Diaper caught a lot of it, huh?
Sure did. Good for me. It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
Let's let it down a little bit so I can get to the bells and bolts.
pushed it out a little bit right there.
Really quiet too. You missed it. It was so quiet you couldn't even know what was going on.
I didn't even know it was going
Yeah,
on.
it was. Look at it.
No.
It's like magic. It's so quiet. Usually they're like, yeah, right. That's nice.
That is nice. Is this real? Somebody pinch me.
Oh, ooh.
Shirt's coming off.
Shirt's coming off.
This is Allison's hoodie, so I don't want to get shit on it.
Ross Chastain.
You got a Ross Chastain shirt on?
I bought this right after he did the
wall ride?
wall ride.
Let me see that thing. Oh yeah.
Melon Man. I don't even watch NASCAR. I just had to buy a shirt because it was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. Every kid that ever played, what was it? I don't remember what the old
It's like NASCAR Cup Series.
NASCAR
2000.
Cup Series. I played that on like PlayStation. Every kid that ever did that when they were little made their dreams come true. I watched the pass on the in-car. It looked like it barely touched 40. It hit 39, 40-ish, and then it fucking went. Yeah. That's the limit. 38, 38 and a half. It's done for. And it wasn't lean or nothing. It wasn't? No. What was, so it was just it was starting to nose over because of it drinking coolant? Yeah, it was just relieving combustion pressure. Yeah. Via the gasket.
Guess what? We got garage door openers.
It's so quiet. Magic. Sorcery.
So quiet.
Wyatt.
All right, Steve, pick one car in this garage. Which one you taking?
Which one am I taking?
Yep.
That one.
Damn. Okay, that was pretty quick.
You want to ask me?
Yep, go for it.
That one.
Oh, not even your Nova?
Fuck that Nova.
That thing's a pile of shit.
Not even my S10?
No,
What about before it got manslaughtered?
no. I'd still take that 55.
Now, if the 55 weren't sitting in here, what would be next best?
Next best?
Next
best.
I'd take the Supra and I'd sell it, and then I'd buy something cooler.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would definitely, I don't even know if I want that in my name.
All right, Chevy, what are you riding in?
Chevy would be the quietest one.
Yeah, she'll be in
She
the...
wouldn't even get in the 67 the other day. She wouldn't even get in that.
Jeez.
She doesn't like loud exhaust or anything rumbly. Not having it. She'll go in the Suburban, that's about
The
it.
Falcon would fall one step above that thing.
What?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The motor.
No,
No,
it's a
because
Ford
it's a
and it has an LS.
It's a Ford with an LS in it. I mean, that's as gay as it comes. No, it's a good car. I'm not saying it's not a good car. I'm not saying it doesn't have a good, it's got an excellent engine in it for what it was intended for. And it was built and intended to be competitive 4 or 5 years ago. And it's absolutely insane that it's still competitive today. But it's just not capable of getting the job done.
It's not competitive. We were only a car behind Isaac.
It's a competitive street race car. It's not a competitive track car.
A little bit more boost out the back, a little bit bigger turbo, and it's there.
That's the truth.
This is the top 10 fastest street small tire car, just on the street in the country, in my opinion.
I disagree. I don't think it's top 10 fastest? Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, top 10. It's the
Just
most
the street, not the track.
No. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Billy's truck's on there too, because I think Billy's truck would mop this thing up.
Billy's truck has always been capable of mopping that fucking thing up. Always. Still to this day.
This thing's probably time for a good douching. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
All right, so a lot of you guys are wondering when the Camaro is going to be out. So
A lot of projects are in motion right now. The engine Mike Henson is doing over there in Oklahoma. We're doing a 540 with a Pro Charger. The Pro Charger actually just came in. I'll show you guys that. So I'm pretty much just compiling parts. I'm waiting on struts for the front. Should have those here soon. And then the car's gonna go over to Tin Soldiers where they're gonna put the new struts on the front, mount it up a little bit higher, their new anti-roll bar, and they're gonna move the rack. That way it can fit the Pro Charger and possibly make it so that I can put a Turbo 400 in the car because I think it's gonna need one. There it is.
Damn.
It's pretty big, huh? That's an F3 121. That's what we're gonna start out with. Maybe work our way up from there. Honestly, this thing is freaking beautiful. Really a work of art.
I never really get to see the backs of them.
Yeah.
I can see the fronts. Interesting.
Big noise maker.
I just don't understand why it's so loud.
So these will support 2,400 horsepower. We'll probably be using all of that at like a race like War in the Woods. That's really the only race that I care about winning that's a front side anymore. I'd like to win that one and maybe Magnolia and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, Magnolia, you really don't need nothing more than what my S10 can deliver, but I'm trying to go fast, keep up with the Joneses. I mean, even at the pad, you've seen, it can take 2,000 horsepower, so that last 100 feet is crucial sometimes. But yeah, big shout out to Raven at Pro Charger getting me hooked up. Awesome to deal with, and we appreciate them working with us. And I don't get anything for free, but I do appreciate them guys. Obviously, like being really easy to talk to. You know, we talked to them at PRI with Tess and Tony, and they're just good folks. Seem like good people, so we're happy to work with them guys.
Don't fix it.
Was that Uncle Bucko?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Leave it alone.
It's broken right now, so we have to fix it.
Yeah, well, we don't have to make it worse.
So the other day, we went to start this thing after our trip from Louisiana, and it wouldn't start again. We had this problem a few weeks back. We thought it was maybe the fuel system gelled up, but we had a buddy, Ryan Noble, gave us a tip. He said pull the EGR block plate off and see if it'll run then. So started it with the plate off, ran just fine.
Most of the time it's the actuator goes bad, but the actuator almost costs as much as the turbo. So it's better just to buy them as a kit together and be done with it. I mean, there's only a few $100s between just the actuator and the whole fucking turbo. So you might as well just get the whole damn turbo and be done with it. Because this thing's got, what, 200,000?
It's creeping up on 3.
Yeah. I think you got your usage out of it, or somebody did. Now it's time for your usage.
So I gotta get this turbo off, and then I got a new one in Columbus I gotta go get.
Look at you, Bucko. You're spoiled. In the new shop with the heat.
We wouldn't have any of this without the Falcon. Falcon is what got a lot of stuff rolling. I mean, when you're not winning races, nobody wants to buy your shit. So, it starts with winning races and doing shit that impresses people.
I think it all started when we brought Bucko on board.
Did you see my new toy?
Oh boy.
Found a pair of flatheads for sale.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
This dude's stuck in 1864.
Don't even say anything about our hoodies because I've already heard it twice.
What?
What?
I'm not even gonna say it now.
Were you guys matching or something? What's wrong?
Oh. He wants to be like me.
I was already here and I had it.
I was here at 10 a.m. I was the first on scene.
I was awake at 8 o'clock this morning with this hoodie.
I was awake at 5:30 because Munchkin had to go in for schooling. Boom! Out to water. See ya. Call a cab.
How do you call a cab out at sea?
There's ways.
Yeah, but is it an amphibious vehicle?
Well, maybe there's, you know, Ubers on boats, I'm sure.
You think so? That could be the next $1 million idea. You're stuck out at sea, just call an Uber boat.
Uber
I
at
just
sea.
got done dumping these bodies, call the Uber boat.
Ain't nothing much to it but to do it.
Pick it up quick.
Ooh, knee.
It's a good day to stay home, watch a movie, and drink hot chocolate.
Sounds like a plan.
Here you go.
He's gonna be in a bad mood today.
You think?
Yeah. It's like when the boss is about to walk in. You haven't done anything wrong yet, but it's like you already feel guilty because he's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
It's one clean OBS right there. And then there's that one back there. Oh, and then there's that OBS right there.
What's up with you guys and all the OBS vehicles?
I was brought home from the hospital on OBS.
So that's why you're building a step side.
Well, my grandpa had one. My dad's always had one. I was brought home in a hospital in one. My mom's always had one. I don't know. It's like we've always had one, so they're just like the most comfortable for me to be in because it's what I've had my whole life.
Yeah.
Is that right, Mom?
What?
You have a Suburban for the rest of your life.
Oh, I absolutely will always own a Suburban. I've had 5. I love them. I treated everybody to DQ today.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's not wearing a hat. He's in a better mood today.
We've learned, or Tanner has observed, that when you're not wearing a hat, you're in a good mood. If you come in with a hat on, you're serious and you're quiet and you're grumpy.
All right, so he already cleaned up the engine bay. He painted the engine bay. And then your mom brought us some food.
I've just pulled the converter out.
So this is the converter that we were running all last season. This is originally a Hughes converter. We had a problem with it a couple months back and it had a real bad vibration. So we took it to our friends over at Perfect Converter and they fixed it for us. It had a piece broken in it. I don't remember what it was. It was out of balance. So they fixed it for us, brought it back, and it's been great with the 370 combination, but since we're putting a little more power to it, I think we want to go with something a little bit tighter. So Bubba at Perfect Converter whipped us up a new converter, and he wanted to make it a point this time to not do a bolt together because he felt like it's not necessarily needed. It's more of a personal preference thing and a money thing. He wants to prove that you can go fast with a little bit less. So you don't necessarily need a bolt together converter to go really fast. And he wants to be able to show that with us. So we're gonna use a non-bolt together for this 388. And if we have an issue with it, he can cut it open at his place. He's not very far away, he's in Cleveland, so we can always send it up there and he can get it right for us.
These fucking hands are so bad.
You started it and then you wuss out of it?
It makes him feel better about himself, so I let it happen sometimes.
So you start it and you're like, here, I'm gonna let you win.
Puts him in a better mood.
I got one.
I got 2 phones.
Perfect.
Here comes 3-click
Converter.
mafia.
Or we can all just, you know, take a break and eat so we can all eat at the same time and then work.
I already ate.
You ate like 2 chicken tenders.
I ate my whole box. Except for the fries. Dairy Queen fries suck.
You're gonna have a lot of haters.
Why?
Because Dairy Queen fries are not sucky. I like them better than McDonald's. Let's see. Oh, did he spill it?
Refrigerator out here.
Come on, focus. Oh, the car's rolling.
1 click. Two clicks. 3 clicks.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon that's in.
You reckon?
3-click mafia. You already know if you watch Gen 2.
No oil, Tig. Don't start it.
No more stock valve covers.
Look at that. And then, look at that.
That's pretty. I feel like we need like a nicer Falcon now.
We need to go get it painted. What are we gonna push with this thing?
At least 5 horsepower.
At least 5. I think that's how much it took for me and Billy to slide it over here.
Mike even sends his engines with a warranty.
Chuck that thing, we don't need it. This is weird.
What?
Usually I'm doing the work with Billy and you're over here behind the camera.
Yeah.
But we're switching today.
It's kind of nice because then now Tommy can work on stuff and then have to work the camera.
Yeah.
Until I go to edit this and it's all in slow motion. So this is the belt drive pulley. We run a belt driven pump and it actually connects through a cable. The pump's in the back of the car. It's been a pretty good setup. Never had any issues, so I know a lot of people have had issues, but I've never had issues out of this one. So yeah, hold on. You always come up with the worst times.
What's going
Everything's
on?
been fine, and then you show up, and now we're doing something stupid.
You're doing something stupid.
I mean, we're just doing what we have to do. Sometimes that means stupid. Good thing we got Steve, because he's Hulk.
He's a moose.
He's a big old moose.
He unloaded my Honda generator out of the trailer this morning by himself. Like, that thing's heavy.
That big one out in the driveway?
The big one right there. He unloaded that by himself out of the side of the trailer.
Jesus.
Alright, hold on. Shit. We're running these mass cylinder heads. These are their Black Label series. Some of the best heads you can buy. Definitely an upgrade from the old Cathedral Port trick flows. Really excited to see what these things can do.
How to see if this clears.
Clarence.
Clarence.
Looks like it's got clearance. No? Is it?
It's touching. Right.
Is it? We can notch that tube.
We can notch it. Yeah. I genuinely think it's lined up.
It's actually back a little bit further than it needs to be. I mean, it's gonna have some O-rings, but they'll squish. That's so close.
It's like
Perfect.
made for an LS. Look at that.
Dude, this looks so much better than it used to.
Yeah, it almost looks fast now. It's not going to be quite as inconspicuous.
I know you like your whole like inconspicuous like no cam having
This
blah blah blah
intake
idle.
sticks out a lot farther.
It has a cam, you
It has a
cotton-headed ninny muggy.
cam. It sounded like a fart can coming out of the exhaust.
No, it didn't. You know, fuck off. You're on speaking probation.
I hope this thing sits there and just sounds like
You're
the
on
fucking
speaking probation. That thing sounded really good for an LS. When it was cold. When it's cold and you just fire it up, it would do the
Have
whole.
that ghost cam.
It didn't sound as fast as it was, that's for sure.
No, it sure as hell didn't. This is all because of Frankenstein.
No, this is all because every loss I've ever had where I got.
I bought this before that Corvette was even a thing. But I knew the shit like that was coming.
Hello.
Hello.
Come check this out. Oh, who moved the intake?
We gotta lift it back up so we can.
Oh.
It's shiny.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Very good.
I'm gonna mount the coils like right here. We'll see.
I like it.
It's new.
Look at the
It looks faster
valve
already.
cover thing.
I like that. Yeah.
388.
It had big turbos all off in it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We're gonna put bigger turbos on it too. We got some. We'll mock up the turbo kit tomorrow and see what we need to change.
How much bigger are they?
Going from a 71 with a 68 millimeter exhaust wheel to a 76 with a 75mm exhaust wheel. It'll support about 2,000 this motor.
Cool.
That turbo combination and a 3,200-pound Volvo wagon has been 660s in the quarter, like 205, 206.
What's that in the 8?
450s, 440s. Did have plenty.
That's plenty.
I'd just be happy to go 490s without strangling it.
I mean, we're still going to strangle it. It's still going to see 30 pounds of boost, I'm sure.
That's not strangling it. Strangling it will be 40.
So these heads, they've got extra bolts where the stock LS doesn't have these.
Right.
But they're only 3 gates, so I don't know how much they're actually doing, but they're there for moral support, I guess.
Well, you got to figure. I mean, the more bulls you have around it can't come up. I mean, that's the idea behind it. You won't be able to push it off.
And I guess before, where it lifted was right here.
Yeah.
It was right there. So now there's a bolt there. So I guess the next step is going to be getting the turbos on here, getting the hot side mocked up, and seeing what changes we need to make. The V-bands are going to be a little bit different on the exhaust on both sides. The turbos are just a little bit bigger, not much. So I'm sure there'll be some changes that we need to make. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. We honestly should have this thing running next week. Shouldn't be an issue unless we run into some snags.
I'm excited, man.
You ready to go fast?
Well, we'll see.
You've never been more than 146 before.
Yeah.
So now you're going to be going almost 160 probably. Pretty easy.
I mean, I'm definitely excited. I'm just curious to see, like...
It's going to change our tune-ups.
Yeah.
For sure.
I was finally getting used to it. Yeah, I'm excited now to have this engine in. It's a long-awaited upgrade, and I've lost a lot of races just because I need 200 horsepower or 5 mile an hour, you know. So this should really... We should really be competing now. Like, I think we've kind of fallen behind, but we've kind of fallen behind because I think I got stagnant because the first year or two I had this thing, I won like 5 or 6 races in a year, and I was like, why would I ever change it? But, you know, at some point you realize
it's still competitive, but you don't race for second, so
yeah. So
get tired of being in second place.
Yeah, everyone's getting faster, and we gotta keep up. So
if we stay the same next year, second's gonna become second round.
And hopefully one day we don't have to put like a Hemi in this thing. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but
no.
I think me and Allison would like that though.
We just need to stick to the surfaces that we can compete at.
Yeah, it's like streets.
You should have enough power for most of the front sides now though too. All right, guys. Appreciate you. See you next time.